about Iowa. 2-2 draw against a team that had previously been undefeated. Talk about what happened in Iowa.
I mean, I think we did what we needed to do in terms of coming back. It's never a good thing to go down 2 goals. But we came back, got ourselves back into the game, and at the end of the day, we got a point on the road. And you got to take as many of those as you can get. Obviously, we would have rather had a win. Everyone would rather have a win in every game. But it's a difference between 1 point and 0 points, and that can make a difference come the end of the season. So.
Janet, I know, is talking to you guys right now a lot about being the aggressors early in the game. I know that's been something that's kind of been emphasized this week. Talk about what you're doing in practice.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of an individual thing that'll come together collectively, just a mentality thing. People need to come out ready to get after it, no matter what the other team's shape is, no matter what the field conditions are, anything. We need to do what we do, irrespective of other teams.
Are you guys feeling comfortable in the new system this year?
Yeah,
now?
I think we like it a lot.
Yeah.
Speaking from my perspective, it caters to our strengths. And obviously we've seen the weaknesses of the system, and we've learned how to overcome them or, I guess, compensate for the possible weaknesses. And other teams have helped us see where we need to learn to be better.
Where do you think you need to be better in the system? What have you learned about how you fit in?
I mean, I think just using my attacking personality, moving more, getting involved more as much as I can, and just helping other people get into certain positions to get them the ball and create as many chances as we can.
This is the most we've ever talked about soccer.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of soccer that we just talked about. You know, we've got a new segment that we're going to try out this week. I'm kind of excited about it. It's actually eventually going to be hosted by Kristen Gearman.
The Kristen Gearman.
Very excited about that as well.
Puts the man in Gearman.
I'm going to take your word for it on that. It's called What's in Your Bag. I think it's a very important thing. You know, we should really play What's in My Bag. I have like computers.
Small child.
I do. It's kind of like The Hangover. I just found it, and then all of a sudden it's there. But we're going to try a new segment. It's called What's in Your Bag. Nikki Reed.
Nikki Reed edition. It's
I'm
always good.
A little bit scared about what's in her bag, but it should be fun. And you're going to be talking with Vanessa DiBernardo. I understand she scores a lot of goals.
The goal-scoring machine.
Yes, so we'll be right back with What's in Your Bag coming up next. All right, welcome back to Corner Kicks. New segment today with Nikki Reed. The segment, What's in Your Bag? What's in your bag?
I'm a really boring person, and actually, just so all of those who doubt my brains know, I have a lot of books. Look at this book. This is one of 3.
It's a large book.
I actually read, guys. It happens.
It's a big deal.
Yes. You can ask my roommates if you want to. They think that I don't do anything with my life. But no, book.
Okay.
Notes. I take notes. More books.
It's a world lit, and you've got a sport law.
Yeah, I'm
that's
just letting
actually
people
kind of
know.
That's deep.
I'm a smart person. And then I got food for my class.
Okay.
And then I like cartoons and stuff, so this is Pikachu, everyone.
Sure.
I don't call it my keys, I call it Pikachu.
Okay.
And then I don't call this my backpack, I call it Bear.
Okay. What food do you have in there exactly?
Nico's disgusting, like organic food. That's all she eats.
And mini crackers.
Her mom buys her stuff from Trader Joe's all the time.
Why do you have it?
Because I'm going to class and she knew I'd be hungry. And then I have 2 bars.
Okay.
And then, a bow, because everyone knows I'm Little Miss Bow. And then my iPod, who I don't call iPod, I call it Pooh Bear. And it's one of the first nanos ever made. I think it's a 2000 iPod.
And what is on your iPod right now?
Actually, I'm very diverse. This is currently Iceberg.
Okay.
I have Chris Brown, some Diamond, Rashida, Trina.
Can we talk a little bit about...
Oh, Call Me When You're Sober. Sorry. Evanescence. My favorite.
Can we talk a little bit about Long Heels, Red Bottoms?
Oh, yes, of course. Do you want to go back there?
What's the deal with that song?
To be honest, I don't even know.
Okay, I found this out. I talked to Kristen Gearman about this last week. Girlfriend heard the song. I said, this is the Nikki Reed Dance Party song.
It is.
She actually said it's a type of shoe.
Yeah.
It's a very fashionable type of shoe.
A Louis Vuitton, I believe.
Not correct.
Okay.
Let me
It's
get
not
it.
correct.
It's totally not correct because she wanted me to point this out. That
Kristen, give me one.
no, my girlfriend.
Oh,
The girlfriend said she was really excited about this. I tweeted it to you, but it's a very fancy. It's even fancier than Louis Vuitton.
wow.
And you should know.
Interesting. Okay.
Apparently, so when you go to your little dance parties, the Nikki Reed dance party, it's
Which
all about
happen
shoes.
all the time.
You should have some in there.
Okay. If they're expensive, I probably will make fake ones, but okay.
Okay.
I'll just
And-
paint some shoes red.
And that's what's in Nikki Reed's bag.
And we're back with the always smiling Vanessa DiBernardo. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So this past summer you played with the Chicago Red Stars.
Yes.
Besides hanging out with me and playing with the Red Stars, what was your favorite part of that experience?
I liked just playing with a bunch of other people, and Shayla was there, and also, also just playing over the summer was a lot of fun.
Yeah. What else kind of fun things did you get to do this summer that maybe no one knows about?
I played a lot with the national team. I went to a few camps in California, so that was fun too.
She's good. All right, so we're going to move on. We had Cassidy Brown on the show earlier, and she said that her favorite movie was Inception, but she hasn't even really seen it. You also listed Inception as your favorite movie. Have you seen it?
Yes, I have.
Why
seen it.
did you list it as your favorite movie?
It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's different, and it made me think a lot.
Okay, so you like thinking.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, good. So also when we had Cass on the show, we were talking about Chipotle and eating burritos. And you earlier did an article in the newspaper that said that I believe it said you can scarf down a burrito faster than you can say Chipotle or something along those lines. And I brought that up to Cass, and she said that she would beat you in a battle. Who do you think would actually win that battle?
It'd be close, but I think she might be able to beat me.
Okay, so this may not be fun to have the battle, but we might do it anyways at some point. So you also have a big sweet tooth, that's what I hear.
Yes, I do.
What is your candy of choice? And you can choose a lot, because I'm the same and I have a lot.
Well, I like Reese's. It's not really candy, it's more like a chocolate and peanut
Okay.
butter, but I like
Yes,
Reese's.
Reese's is chocolate and peanut
And
butter, yes.
I also like the Sour Patch Watermelon.
Okay, which are also delicious. Yeah. And I don't know why you're not sharing those with me.
I don't have any right now.
Okay, we'll bring some this
I should.
week.
Okay.
Okay, so the last question here we want to ask you. This is a true or false question, so you have 50% chance.
Okay.
Can you indeed charge your phone battery by rubbing it on your head and using the static charge to recharge your phone battery? True or false?
No, false.
False is apparently her now new official answer. So that'll do it with Vanessa. We'll be back to wrap up the show.
And that'll do it for another edition of Corner Kicks. Juice, you guys have a big road weekend for you. This is
do.
always one of those challenging trips. Ohio State, Penn State. It's
Yep.
a lot of travel for you guys.
It is.
You're a senior now, though. How do you deal with it?
I've actually never made this trip.
Really?
Because the 2 years we played home was freshman and junior year, and my sophomore year I had a concussion in the Ohio State game, which we played at home. And so when the team went to Penn State, because of my concussion, I stayed behind. So
Okay.
I'm about to find out. But it's just about taking care of our bodies as we go, and once it comes game time Friday and Sunday, it doesn't really matter.
And these are obviously a pretty couple of key games for you guys
Yeah, I
against
mean-
quality opponents.
Yeah, all Big Ten games, it's Big Ten time. It's ready to get after it.
Well, what do you think we should do next week for the show?
I think we should probably celebrate. I think it's like something happening next week.
Yeah, big home weekend. The first home weekend you've had
I think
in,
there's
I
something
think,
else.
a month and a half.
Big home weekend as well as Keisha's birthday.
Yes.
Bring your gluten-free treats to
I'm
celebrate.
counting on something really big from Marissa Holden.
It's going to be good. I mean, it could be disgusting, but the idea is going to be good.
I want to know what's in her bag. I just imagine
do
her to be
that.
like Julia Child and have just like all sorts of food and
She
stuff in her
probably,
bag.
yes, yeah.
It'll be a fun
We'll get
thing.
her on there, yeah.
Yeah. Juicy Ewing, Mike Cation. We'll see you next week on Corner Kids.